Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 7 of April 2023. Essence. Sweet children, become doubly non-violent. You must not cause sorrow for anyone through your thoughts, words or actions. Question. What are the signs of the children who have claimed the full inheritance from the father every cycle? Answer. They leave the company of impure ones and begin to follow Srimad in order to claim their inheritance from the father. The father's first order is remain pure while living at home with your families. They follow this order fully. They never question how the world would continue. They never criminally assault anyone. They move along while considering themselves to be Shiv Baba's grandchildren and children of Brahma, brothers and sisters. Song. Mother, oh mother, you are the bestower of fortune for the world. Om Shanti. You children don't have to praise anyone now. Devotees sing praise. Those on the path of devotion have sung the song in praise of Mama. However, the poor people don't know what service Mama did. She existed in the past, and so they sing her praise. However, praise should in fact be sung of only the one. That one sits here and teaches you children and makes you become like that. You who are his children, who also serve the world and Bharat, people sing praise of Bharat. There are the images of Bharat. There is a lot of worship of Jagadamba here. There isn't as much of it abroad. There are the images of Shiv here and there, but they don't understand that. In fact, the praise is of Shiva. Shiv Baba then enables there to be praise of Jagadamba and Jagat Pita. Everyone receives Srimad from Baba. Not everyone's image is there in the Dilwala temple. There are many children. All of you children are studying Raji Yoga. They make images of only a few. You know that Baba is making you into the masters of heaven. Shiv Baba is sitting in this one. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, taught us Raja Yoga in the same way in the previous cycle. This now touches our intellects in a practical way. When some people hear this, they say this is absolutely right. When others hear it, they ask, how can I believe this? Not everyone is the same. When new people come here, they are asked, have you ever heard the name of God, the Father? Have you heard the name of God? There isn't a single human being who would say that he doesn't remember God, the Father, because everyone is now unhappy. That is why they definitely remember the Supreme Soul. In the golden age, no one will say, "O purifier, come." Everyone remembers him when they are sorrowful. No one remembers him when they are happy. Whom do they remember at times of sorrow? The one, although they remember him, they don't know him. They simply sing his praise. Here, brackets Bharat, it is a question of religion. It is sung, religion is might. Which religion has so much might? Not all religions have so much might. The Father comes and establishes the one deity religion. Baba is called the Almighty. So the religion that he establishes has might. You know that you become those of the deity religion, and so you receive so much might. We claim our kingdom from the Father. We are not committing any violence. Neither type of violence exists in the golden age. One is the violence of the sword of lust, and the other is to get angry or use bad words. That too is shooting an arrow. That is called violence. You mustn't cause sorrow for anyone. Baba teaches you so clearly. Make everyone happy. The main thing is that to use the sword of lust is the greatest violence. To use guns or kill someone is also violence. To cause anyone any type of sorrow is violence. This is why the Father has said, lust is the greatest enemy. The supreme religion of non-violence of the deities has been remembered. They didn't have any type of violence. They never caused sorrow for anyone through their thoughts, words, or actions. The Father comes and establishes heaven. He established it in the previous cycle and is now establishing it once again. He liberates you from killing and beating anyone and getting angry. The main thing is purity. This is why Raksha Bandhan has been remembered. Sisters tie a rakhi on their brothers. Now do not use the sword of lust. However, people don't know the meaning of this. You are the children of Brahma and the grandchildren of Shiv. Therefore, you are brothers and sisters. You cannot criminally assault one another. This is the way to become pure. Brother and sister cannot marry each other. The Father explains, those who have claimed their inheritance every cycle are the ones who will follow Srimad. There are also temples to half Kumaris as well as Kumaris. They left their households and belong to the Father, and so they are called half Kumaris. They definitely existed in the past, and they are now here in a practical forms. Don't wonder how the world would continue if we become pure. This world has now become impure. A pure world is now needed. This impure world continues, it cannot stop. So you have to let go of the company of impure ones. Baba comes and puts an end to impure creation. The viceless world will begin with the golden age. The Father comes and gives you children orders. Some of you listen to him and others don't. Srimad means the virgins of God. God sits here and teaches you children. What will he make you? He would surely make you into gods and goddesses. Whatever someone is like, he will make others the same as himself. Incorporeal God sits here and teaches you incorporeal souls through this body. This is Baba's long boot. Baba needs a body. His shoe, the body, has become old. When it was new, it was beautiful, and it has now become ugly. Baba has explained, at this time you are ugly and you are becoming beautiful. At this time everyone has become ugly. You have to take 84 births. Sri Krishna is beautiful at first. Gradually his beauty decreases. There is the picture of Sri Krishna kicking hell away and holding heaven on his palm. He says, I was beautiful in heaven and now in hell I am ugly and so I am kicking it away. Everyone who belonged to the Sun dynasty was beautiful. The whole dynasty ruled there. Now all of them have become ugly, and this is why the name Syam Sundar brackets the ugly one and the beautiful one has continued until now. It is the Sri Krishna soul who takes birth first. Together with Sri Krishna, there is also the whole kingdom. All of you are making effort to become beautiful once again. It is said, he was bitten when he was in a pool where the serpent brackets Kalida lived. That refers to this time. Maya continues to bite everyone. Maya has made everyone ugly. The Father makes you beautiful once again. It will not be like that in heaven. There, you remain constantly happy for 21 births. There is never untimely death there. The deity kingdom is now being established. The Father comes and gives everyone the fortune of the kingdom. None of the others who establish a religion can give the fortune of a kingdom to anyone. Abraham, Buddha, etc. do not establish a kingdom. They simply establish a religion, and then that religion expands. In fact, they cannot be called gurus either, because a guru is adopted to receive salvation. Those people come to establish a religion, not to grant salvation. Souls of their religion follow them down. Therefore, none of them can in fact be called gurus. It is only the one Sip Baba who grants salvation to everyone. You wouldn't say that he takes birth. That is wrong. He incarnates. To take birth means to enter a womb. I do not take birth through a womb. I incarnate. However, no one understands how I come. I come from the Supreme Abode and enter this body. I need a body. I need a big body. I cannot speak through a small body. I enter an experienced Jared in the last of his many births. When he is in his stage of retirement, it is mentioned in the Gita. I know this one's birth. He didn't know about his own births. He now knows about them. I tell him once. At first he was a deity, and when he is in the last of his 84 births, I enter him. This is a benevolent birth. Baba comes and teaches through this one, and so this one is the mother. This one is in fact the mother, but he does service in the form of a father. This is why Mama has been made an instrument. You children also become instruments with him. You show everyone the way to become residents of heaven. When a person dies, people say that he has become a resident of heaven. He doesn't make effort to go there. We are making effort to become residents of heaven. Lakshmi and Narayan used to exist in the golden age. Who made them into the masters of heaven? They were definitely not that. This was why they were made that. There is no question of any difficulty in this. Baba simply advises you, while living at home with your families, become pure in this last birth. The old world is now to be destroyed. They don't burn an effigy of Ravan in the golden age. People say this system has continued eternally, but no one knows from when. They started burning effigies of Ravan in the copper age. Ravan has no residence. Shiv Baba's residence is the supreme abode. Where is Ravan's land? He enters everyone. He doesn't have one place. When Ravan's kingdom ends, all will become pure, and then no name or trace of Ravan will remain. There are the two, Rama and Ravan. Rama established heaven and Ravan makes everyone unhappy. I am not omnipresent. Ravan is omnipresent, and so I come and chase away those evil spirits. It is those evil spirits that cause sorrow for everyone. I enable you to gain victory over those evil spirits, and I make you into the masters of heaven. You children are now making efforts to become residents of heaven. Those people say that so and so became a resident of heaven. So why are you crying? There is nothing but material comfort. People only remember heaven, but they still take rebirth in hell. When you are in the golden age, you take rebirth in the golden age. Now hell is to change and heaven is to come. This land of sorrow will change and is going to become the land of happiness. The bestower of salvation for all has now come in order to make everyone happy. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. Number 1. Become doubly non-violent and don't cause sorrow for anyone through your thoughts, words, or actions. Tie a true Rakhi of purity. Second, renounce the company of impure ones and follow the orders of the One Father in order to become the masters of heaven. Gain victory over the evil spirits. Blessing. May you be a double light angel by giving the burden of all your responsibilities to the Father and becoming a trustee. Bap Dada constantly helps his courageous children. When you children have elevated thoughts, the Father becomes present. Leave all the tasks to the Father, and then the Father knows, and his task knows. Do not carry a burden of all the responsibilities yourself, but become a trustee and stay constantly light. Be a double light angel and you will continue to fly. When your heart is clean, all your desires are fulfilled. Slogan. When you have the wings of zeal and enthusiasm with you, you will be in the flying stage and continue to fly. Slogan. When you have the wings of zeal and enthusiasm with you, you will be in the flying stage and continue to fly. Om Shanti.